Okay, we're ready for prayer. Yes. And the one thing when we pray, we should remember to include everybody we know in our prayers, because everybody needs help today.
And I was shocked when I learned that there's so many different ways to pray. There's not any right way or wrong way to prayer. It's very individualized. I was shocked when I learned that some people just pray with words, and I kind of pray with pictures in my head. I picture the person I'm praying for, and I just kind of, silently say, well, this person really needs some extra help. So I was really surprised when I found so many people didn't use pictures. To me, a picture explains more than even words do.
Well, and not only that, when you put the person's face in your mind, God, Creator, knows what that individual needs. You don't have to ask for it.
Right. It needs a little extra help now. We all need extra help every once in a while.
It does say in the Bible that even sighs and groanings can be a prayer when a person is in agony or in pain. You may not be able to verbalize, but God knows what you mean.
And it may not even be extreme like that. I was thinking about this morning when I woke up. I was going to college, small town college, and I got my first apartment. It was just a little shack, probably about a mile away from school. And I'm walking home, and I remember saying to myself, I am so hungry. And I walked across this field. There was one tree, and it was a pecan tree. And they had the biggest paper shell pecans, which I gathered a few up and I ate it. No sooner had I said it than the food was right there. And it wasn't that I prayed. He just knows what you need.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I was going to school all day. Didn't have a lot of money. Probably didn't even eat lunch with no lunch money, I'm so hungry. And then there was a pile of pecans. And I love pecans.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
And if you are ever so lonely to the depth, that is the only one source that will never leave you. That it is always there. So that's the one place you can always turn to in prayer.
I know as I drive down the highway and I see somebody really taking chances, I just send out a prayer, oh God, help us all. Instantly, so that somebody doesn't get killed.
Right. And don't yell at them and scream at them and tell them how stupid they are and all that kind of stuff. Instead, send the love and ask for help for them.
And I know with the highway construction, a couple weeks ago, I came up on the highway and I saw this car and I thought, well, I'm going to just blend right in. Well, I thought the car would see me. The person never slowed down, so we were traveling about the same speed, so I had to slow down, let him get ahead, and then I went around him. The next week I came up the highway past that intersection, and I realized the way the signs were, he could not see me. So, being extra vigilant, sometimes you're still going to end up in a situation where you may need a prayer and protection.
Yep. And I think we don't pray enough.
There was one instance in particular I can remember. I was on the job, and I happened to glance up, and I saw a UFO. It was a light, but I knew it was a ship, and I knew it was a negative ship. And I started praying to God, please remove it from this area. And it blipped right out. So prayer.
Sometimes prayer isn't instantly answered like that. It's 100% heard all the time, but it's not. always answered right away, or even the answer that you want.
Right.
No.
Right.
It wasn't.
I know one time I was very ill, and I really thought, I don't want to go on. You know, thinking I don't want to go on anymore. Not only did it get to answer the prayer, but there was three beings standing at the foot of my bed. I know they were angels, and I swear that the one in the center was Jesus. And I got this message: you're not out of here yet. And I really didn't want that message. But then I started meditating more and, praying for help and being more balanced. I started to heal.
Well, and you received the reinsurance probably that you needed to
Right.
at the time.
Yeah, no, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. You have more jobs to do. There's something that has to be accomplished yet. I don't know what it is. I certainly don't claim to know everything. And one of the things that I really liked talking with the aliens through the years is they said, don't take everything we say as gospel. Go out and check different sources. Wait and see if what we haven't told you what's going to happen. We give you percentages, this might happen or that might happen, because they can't tell you, because taking a different way home might change the whole area on how things are going to happen. So I think it's very important that we, pray and
Yes.
hopefully
Ask for answers.
ask for answers. And, they don't know everything. They can't know everything, because we have the spark of God in us and we can change things. So a lot of times they just give us like, oh, that's a possibility of 65% of that happening. Or they'll just say, I'm not going to answer that. And so that gives me the idea that, gee, we better start paying attention to what's going on, read books on that topic, see what other people have to say on it, and then sometimes we go back to them again. And they might give us a better answer than...
Well, and sometimes it's better for your own well-being not to know everything either. The time might not be right.
We are kind of nosy, aren't we? Sometimes we shouldn't be so nosy.
So, yeah. But anyway, so prayer is a communication with your creator, your source.
Yep, and listening. Asking and listening, which we can do during meditation.
Mhm.
So again, it's all kind of interconnected.